I'm going to break the fourth wall right away and let you know that I don't have it all figured out. In fact, I'm working on myself daily, and some days are better than others. Maybe I should be embarrassed that I haven't mastered my own mind before starting with my thoughts with you. And maybe you should put down this book and seek a bulletproof plan. I don't know what I don't know. What I do know is that I completed this book and overcame a great deal of doubt to do so. I am encouraged and excited to share what I've learned with you. I hope with all my heart that this book provides hope, comfort, and peace to you and those that you love as you learn to work with your mind in new and liberating ways. Writing this book has been a practice of doing something I didn't think I should do. The cool thing is, the more I write, and the more I read my book now, the more I practice working with self-doubt, and the more I accomplish. My doubt took on many forms, including fear, hesitation, resistance, overwhelm, why bother, and plenty of quote-unquote too busy. We'll expand on doubt's many realms of concern in Chapter 3. Your own version of doubt, aka your inner critic, will look and feel different than mine. One of my biggest breakthroughs in working with doubt was learning to hang in there, even on fragile days. Perhaps the only upside of a bad day is we get to see doubt more clearly. It is worth noting that the word courage is part of encourage, and you're going to need both courage and encouragement to face your self-doubt or challenging times. However doubt may be showing up for you right now, you picked up this book, and we have a chance to ride along and get to know our doubt passenger together. I'll bring my doubt, and you can bring yours. Since I started this conversation, I'm going to tell you how my doubt passenger became so formidable. We'll then explore how even a sliver of liberation from doubt might help you and even the world before heading out on the freeway together. Once we are on the road, I will show you some nuanced ways to change your relationship with doubt. My sincere hope is that our trip together changes the conversation that you are having with your doubt passenger so that you can harvest doubt's best suggestions while leaving the rest gently behind. One final caveat before we get started. My voice happens to be a he, but doubt could be a she or even a gender-neutral monster like Godzilla. Please feel free to add any gender you like to the following descriptions of self-doubt that I use throughout this book. You'll notice that I rotate the use of he, she, and them to help add a more balanced view of doubt's gender. It's worth noting that your own doubt passenger may even switch gender at times or feel different than your own gender. Doubt is very crafty that way. Please assign any gender to your doubt that feels the most accurate at the time you feel it. Feel free as well to change doubt's gender as it suits the situation and whatever you're experiencing. I do think the details matter and that being specific will help you recognize doubt more quickly. Why this book? Why now? As I worked with clients on getting to know their persuasive doubt voices, I got the idea that if I could be vulnerable about my own voice, I would be able to help others. My point is that I'm a lot like you. I'm willing to be vulnerable with you and admit that I don't have it all figured out. Coaches need help too, after all. It's hard to admit we lack confidence, clarity, and conviction in what's most important to us. We seem to buy into the myth that winners are just born that way, or that opportunities and work ethic were bestowed on some while we were left out of the party. Every day we celebrate the successes of these confident winners, these champions, these gold medalists. They seem to live the life of dreams, untouched by the confusion, doubt, and feelings of unworthiness that we can have. But this book is about being human. My plan is to share my own story based on 5 decades of life as a musician, VP of marketing, dad, son, husband, and executive coach. At times, I will share a few anonymized anecdotes from my clients who have given me permission to include parts of their journeys. Otherwise, this book is 100% based on my experience and the facts that I have at the time of this writing or this reading. This book and this audiobook took decades to imagine, write, and conceptualize. I created the bones of this book via journaling and introspection that I did as part of my personal coaching program. Sometimes coaches gave me practices and lessons, but I earned most of these words through my own experience, trial and error, and working with my own form of doubt. This book is for you. I have the audacity to believe that this book can help you. I must, or else I would not have written it, put my name on it, and spent time promoting it, and now spending time rereading it for you. My own version of doubt thinks otherwise, but he's worried about saving face, being judged, and missing out on better opportunities. But if you are listening to this audiobook, you know that I've stayed the course and followed through on something I didn't think I would ever do, and that you can too.